What's going on? I'm Dave and this is Spencer, and welcome to Aftermath. Welcome back to Aftermath, the sportscast where we cover the 912 area. It's been a second. We've been busy working on some other things, but we are right back at it. We had Savannah Christian in the state playoffs, state championship, and we're going to dive into that with some other players we want to highlight for the season. Go over some memorable moments, and then finally off to wrap it up, we'll talk about our future plans for next season and things like that. But first, you took the trip to Atlanta to see this game. Cedar Grove would sadly win 49-28, but it seemed like it might be a close game. What did you see?
It started off good, man. First, I want to say big shout-out to Savannah Christian overall. Big shout-out to the AD, Greg Phillips, for helping me even get there. You know, he covered my fan bus fare. He got me a field pass, so I was able to be on the field, in the locker room with the team. The experience was great, man. That was my second time ever being in the NFL stadium. First time ever being, on the field, in the locker room, having that type of access. So that experience was cool. And just getting to the game, first two drives, man, you would have thought, okay, this game is going to come down to who makes the first mistake. And definitely came down to that. Savannah Christian had a few, they scored on their first drive. They moved down the field. Zoe and David Busey had some big runs. And then Cedar Grove got the ball. First play.
Yeah.
Big run, it was like a 70-yard run.
Took
it to the house. After that play right there, I was like, ooh, that speed. And that wasn't even their star running back.
Yeah.
That was the backup running back. Their star running back who's committed to Georgia. Man, the speed on that team is crazy. Between him, that other running back, and the quarterback, I don't know if Savannah Christian has seen an offense like that with that type of speed. Calvary was probably the one team they've seen with that type of speed, and I don't even know if Calvary has that speed. That speed was different.
Not out the backfield.
That speed was different. But it was just a long day for their defense. The key moment that really killed it for Savannah Christian, the interception. They had, it was 21-14 at the time.
Yeah.
Threw a crucial interception in the end zone. It was a great play by the DB. The DB made a great play on the ball in the back of the end zone. And then I want to say they got a stop. They ended up getting the ball back. Then they threw another pick. And that second interception right there killed the game, gave Cedar Grove all the momentum because Cedar Grove went out and scored the very next play. Great ball by the quarterback, great catch by the receiver. But right after that, Cedar Grove went up 28-14, and you could just see, all the momentum switch. And that championship pedigree that Cedar Grove had definitely just started to show. Like I said, that was their 6th championship in 8 years. So once they had that momentum, they knew, okay, we can't let off. Big shout out to Savannah Christian. They were still able to put up a fight. They didn't give up. That was one thing I was happy about. Savannah Christian did not give up. Defense was still out there fighting. Offense was still going out there. I didn't see anybody out there with their heads down on the field. Them boys were still out there playing. So big shout out to them. Big shout out to the coaches. And they have a good chance of being back next year.
I was just about to say, I think we'll see them again. I think they know that. Savannah Christian shocked a lot of people this season, and I think they're going to be back. They got a young team.
At least 80% of that team is coming back. I don't think their senior class was that big at all. So majority of their teams coming back, majority of their stars coming back. They are losing David Busey, which is going to be a big loss.
Yeah.
But, I feel like Logan Brooking at tight end, he's going to have a way bigger role next year. I'm excited to see how they use him in the offense a little bit more. And that D-line is still going to be dangerous.
Yeah.
That D-line is still going to be dangerous.
For years.
That whole team being able, going into next season, having that championship loss on their mind, it's just going to put another fire. You thought they came into this season ready to go. Next season's going to be crazy for them. I'm excited to see it.
Too early to call undefeated?
Oh, yeah. I got to see what the schedule looks like first. I got to see who they playing.
So I definitely think with the mentality, because after this loss, they're going to want to.
Facts.
They're going to want to win every game next season, all the way out. But it was a good game, an exciting season. We're going to go jump. I'm actually going to skip something real quick. We're going to go into memorable moments. I want to ask you, what was your favorite moment this season? Because there's a lot of them.
Favorite moment this season? What was my favorite moment this season?
I'll let, if you want to think about it for a second, I'm going to go Peach County, Savannah Christian, first, second round of playoffs,
Oh
4
my
overtimes.
gosh.
I say I've never been to a game that lasted that long. I wish I would have gotten to see it because the
That-
Peach County fans want to yell at me for no reason. But it was an insane game. A great game, to be honest with you.
Nah,
But
that game was crazy. If I was to look at like the top games, that's definitely top 2 for sure. That one and the BC New Hampshire game was one of the best games so far, like that I filmed. Cause that just the energy in the stadium, the game itself, like everything about that game and that night was like perfect. And New Hampshire almost had it. New Hampshire was like what 24 point underdogs, and they almost won. So. Nah, it's between those two. And then, of course, being able to go to the Falcon Stadium, that was lit too. But yeah, I'll probably have to go with probably the BC New Hampshire game. That whole game was lit.
which next year, if someone does make the state championship, 2 tickets. We need 2. We need 2. You like?
Hey, man.
No, I was glad that you got to go up there. Someone got to go up there because I was gonna be a bummer if neither of us did.
Nah, I would have been mad.
And say, so we're going to go into highlight some players that popped off this season that we, or even I'll say I, did not expect to do what they did. We're going to start with Rashawn Terrell. New Hampshire quarterback, threw for over 3,000 yards, 38 touchdowns. Man popped off. He's a rising senior. So I'm expecting some big offers next year for this man.
For sure. And we're going to help him with that too. But Sean is going to have a big year next year. That region's going to be tough with the reclassifications, and we're going to talk about that a little going into the new year about the new classifications and stuff. But Sean, he's definitely up for the challenge, and I think he's going to show out him. And then you got Kamari coming back. That duo is going to be dangerous. Like, if you didn't have Luke and Jake in the city this year, everybody would have been talking about the season Sean had. But, I mean, when you have 2 5-star quarterbacks, one going to Florida State, one going to Tennessee, I can see why how you can overlook Sean, but you're not going to be able to overlook him next year.
Nope.
You're not going to be able to overlook him. New Hampshire as a whole, you're not going to be able to overlook him, but I'm excited to see what he does next year.
Another person that popped off this season that kind of showed a little bit extra. They kept talking about him in the state championship game. Kenry Wall. He was their second head of the rushing game. He had over 1,000 yards rushing, added to 500 yards receiving. But the thing that shocked me about this guy, every game was a show. He had one amazing catch on defense, on offense, interceptions. He was doing everything. Kick returns. What can this man not do is the question.
He does it all. Like you said, offense, defense, special teams. He'll catch it. He'll run it. He'll tackle you. I'm pretty sure he could throw it if he has to.
Yeah.
Like, Kenry does it all for Savannah Christian. He'll be back next year, so I'm excited. His senior year is going to be crazy.
Yeah.
Like, between him and Zoe Smalls in the backfield, you don't know what's going on. They do so much misdirection stuff that, if I'm on the defense, I know that just has to be annoying going against for 4 quarters because they're just so quick and shifty. And Kenry, he can beat you anywhere on the field. He can beat you going deep. He can beat you with the slants. He can beat you going he can just do almost everything. And next year will be the year that Kenry's name pops out. People know Kenry, but the college scouts and the college coaches, and I think they probably looking at his size and being like, will he be able to do this at the next level? But if you give Kenry the chance, man, he's gonna show out.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a great season next season. Future plans for us. We're gonna take a break until January. We're gonna start Aftermath back up for basketball season. We're excited about it. We're gonna be doing some film studying in the next few weeks. At least I will get back into things. Holiday Classic is up this week as well, I believe, for basketball.
On last week. So the video's already out from the Holiday Classic. Then they have another basketball tournament. I want to say it was next weekend, the 27th, 28th, 29th. I want to say they have one at St. Andrews, and then the rest of them I think are all out of town.
So then after that, it should be done with tournament season.
Yeah, after that I want to say it's region tournament, and then that's when the games really matter. That's what we've been waiting for.
That's what we're waiting for.
We're trying to really get an eye out on the team, see how everybody's playing, moving, and then once the region once the region play starts, that's when we're really going to start breaking down teams, players, and start getting into things. If you follow me on Instagram, you see that I posted a few players, little mixtapes, kind of breaking down certain players, just kind of how their games are and then their numbers during the season so far. I want to say most teams only play about 10 games. So not too much, but a little something for the first semester.
But Until January. Y'all enjoy your holidays. Have a good time. Christmas, New Year's. Don't do anything I wouldn't do. But until next year.
Hold on. Big shout out, because I don't know if we said it yet. I don't think we filmed since it happened. We just had a video hit 100K.
Oh, we haven't filmed
Man,
in that.
yeah, we haven't filmed since. I want to say we got it, what was that, last Thursday?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
Yeah, we had a video finally go over 100,000 views on the YouTube channel.
It's already at 130.
Yeah, it's at 100. Right, yeah, right now it's at 130,000 views, which is still crazy to think about, because we were together when we made the first ever YouTube video on this channel. Like, it wasn't even sports related or nothing.
Not
like,
even a little bit.
It's crazy. So just to think about all the stuff that's happened so far since then, like, it's just, I can't even describe it for real, for real. It's crazy.
Say, give us a year or so. We're gonna have our own YouTube, the YouTube Plex.
Oh, the plaque's about to be, man. Come on, now we just need that 100,000 subscribers, so I can go ahead and hang up that first plaque, and before you know it, that milli coming.
Say, make sure y'all go run the numbers up. The subscribers are always going up daily. We appreciate all the love and the comments. I'm actually going to leave a comment for the comment section. Everyone's debating it now, all white against all black, Pro Bowl, NFL. Let me know what y'all think.
First of all,
you know what team I got.
We are killing y'all. No, we're killing y'all. If we're really about to talk about this,
we're not going to talk about it. We're going to let them talk about it in the comments, because we already talked about it.
Please comment down below. Please comment
down below. But until January,
we're
peace.
We're killing y'all.